Okay, now we got the sound. All right, I was having some sound issues. Now we're good. All right, so hello champions. All right. I wouldn't know that, DJ. They're both actually pretty good, Sanity. I don't have WhatsApp, Sienge. That's really not used much in North America. That program is not really used here. All right, let's put some sound in the game. So, if I show you where I'm at right now, I played about an hour or so earlier, and I kind of had to stop because I would have been done before I even started streaming, so I got 20 matches left to do with Shelton, and I did all the other required matches already. Pretty much used Shelton as my primary guy and whoever was needed to be there as my secondary. Now I'm going to be using Booker as my primary and Shelton as my secondary. Pretty good so far, Justin. I don't know how long it's going to be, Sanity. It depends how long it's going to take to finish this. I got like about 5,000 points I can make still. Well, you'll be able to do more points tomorrow, Lex. Once the day resets, not only are you going to get your weekly bonus points from the weekly showdown, but you'll also be able to do a whole bunch of, like your 7,500 is going to reset. So you can do a bunch of points tomorrow. All right, let's do this. The Shelton setup I got is the red, and I think that's yellow too. With a cam, which is not really needed. Actually, I'm going to change that because it's pretty useless since everyone has MP minus. So we're going to put Big John Stud instead. There it is. So Big John Stud and Rusev, and I got Lita for 1 extra red and Ray for 1 extra blast. Alright, let's do this. Who do we have? Well, let's go versus Booker and Harper. I'm sure they will at some point, Joey. Hey, Lorenzo. Hey, Tommy. Now, I don't have my normal chair. As you can see, this is a regular office chair because mine snapped in half. And I fell flat on my ass yesterday when it snapped. So I got a regular office chair that I had as a backup. And we'll see if I can get a replacement for my other one or if I'm screwed. Hey, Austin. I don't really have a favorite, Bameran. It really depends on the day. Okay, let's get out of that. Not kicking out of that. I have no idea, DJ. I'm sure at some point they'll get they'll lose the license on them, but I don't know what's the like when it expires. Eric's. Thanks, Daniel. Hey, Alonso and Ira Raby. Hey, Guillermo. So far, really good, Travis. I haven't lost a match. I haven't even come close to losing a match. It's been piece of cake so far. Not really, unfortunately, D-Man. Well, Booker, if it's Harlem Booker, he's not that bad, though. He's slow, though. I would think Brett is a little better sanity, but they're both very good. I am, yeah, Guillermo. Both sleeping, Joey, but they were doing great before that. Alright, let's finish this. Problem when you face Booker is that you will take some damage. It's over. It's not that they made him so bad, Siange. It would have been way too OP if they made more. I mean, if you check my video, he's already pretty damn good. If that choose was just more, it would just destroy everyone. Like, normally strikers that have a choose move, they rarely ever choose black. They usually choose another color. Exceptions are like Volkov and NBT, obviously, but often they'll pick another color. Oh, for sure, DJ. He's not leveled up, Strawberry. He's a work in progress. Nice, Jeff. So that's a pretty damn good catch. Well, the striker is, the technician isn't sanity. It's usually around 2 or 3 a.m. Iran, Eastern. I never know if it's 2 or 3, especially now that time changed. I'm usually gone to bed by that time, so I'm never there when it resets. Hey, Nathan. Oh, this board sucks. Can't get any yellow or black, so this might take a while. Neither does he, but still. I don't speak Spanish, no, Alonso. I only speak French and English. Well, I go for the easiest target I see, Leland. I'll try to skip the Austins and such. Well, when you start, yeah, sanity, because that way you don't put all your eggs in the same basket. It gives you a rather spread out roster, so that does help. Once you have one of each class, then you can go for eras, or then just your favorites.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Dion. I pulled him at 4-star, yeah. Yeah, Nick, pretty shitty chair. I replaced a $700 chair by a $100 chair. You can't pass 200, Patrick? That sucks. Normally you'd get past that in like 4 or 5 matches. Usually it's all about your defense. If your defense is easy to beat, you're gonna have a hard time getting up there because you're gonna get your ass kicked on defense, and that's gonna kill whatever progress you were doing on offense. Yeah, let's go versus Austin. Did the same time last time, James. People should know by now not to do it. Like, you can do it if you think you're gonna be short, but the problem is that you're shooting yourself in the foot if you do it early, because then you won't have the possible showdown coins to get to complete the event, so people should not try to do it early. That's a good crop of guys, Joey. I never speak French, Ferris, because nobody speaks French on the stream, so nobody would have a clue what I was saying. I did, like, when someone asks something in French on the chat, I'll answer back in French. But I try not to speak too much French, because I'll just lose everyone. Hey, Matt. Well, getting anything from pulls is always pretty hard, DJ. If you check my channel, I barely ever pull anything myself. And it's not for a lack of trying. Yeah, it's the QuaranStream indeed, Sanity. No, I got about 17 more I gotta do ACL. Yeah, I already sent the account name, James. I'm guessing it's probably going to be done early next week. I'll be asking every day, so they'll get annoyed and eventually do it anyway. I'm guessing they're probably pretty busy over there with, like, everyone working from home and limited resources and all. I never check how much I get, Guillermo. We'll see after this one. Yeah, it's getting pretty fucked up here too, Lex. I got 19 notoriety from this one. I mean, you say I like WWE Champions in French. Well, in French that'd be J'aime WWE Champions. It's fairly similar, like it's 2 words. You have the other Hall of Fame guys, but not Booker. Booker was the easiest of them all because he was free. All the others were quite hard to get because they were paid. Well, yeah, it's because they're both good and were pretty easily available, Lorenzo, that's why. Like, Zombie Austin is, by now, is fairly common. And Booker was definitely not a month that it was hard to get him, especially since like you got 3 times the shards you needed to recruit him from like a month and a half of event. So a lot of people got Booker and Zombie Austin, and since they're both great at this, that's why you see a lot of them playing a GTA 5 on your PS4. I started playing yesterday, Call of Duty Warzone on well, it's cross-platform, but I was playing on my computer. Not that great at that game. It's kind of fun, but I'm definitely like very rusted on shooters. Oh, Kevin Nash is much better than Batista Sanity. Oh, you should still be doing pretty good with only 2 guys missing ACL. Damn, I can't get any black or yellow. I used to be really good at Battlefield as far as shooters go. Then I didn't play shooters for quite a long time, and I definitely lost a lot of it. And it's definitely harder also when you start one that's already been released for a while. Everyone whooped your ass with their better guns and everything. Although in this case, being Warzone being a little like Fortnite but for adults, it's definitely a little more even ground, even though they do have much more perks and everything, but it's not as bad. I don't think anyone does yet, Matt, because I don't think it's possible. There hasn't been enough shards. I played a lot of Bad Company too. I played on PlayStation back then, and when I was coming back from work, me and my buddies were just logging on and playing co-op. Like we were running in a tank, and we were like all in the same tank and whooping everyone's ass. We had a lot of fun on that game. I was pretty good, although the main flaw of that game was that you could headshot someone with a shotgun from across the map. Like, my shotgun stats were freaking nuts. I was headshotting everyone with a shotgun, but like from a distance that you should not be even able to target with a shotgun. Hey, Jose, I'm pretty great, you. This match is not going good for me, though. Let's try to finish this. This should do it. See, I'm at. Yes, Sanity. I got 2 cats and 6 hamsters. I was a terrible chopper pilot at Bad Company too, though. I was pretty great driver for Jeeps, though. The luckiest event pull you ever got? I can't really remember any lucky pull. I usually like got really bad pulls. The gold definitely does help for sure, Rex. I lost a lot of health on that one. Yeah, that Mr. T, I got Mr. T, and I don't remember who's the other one, but I got 2 4-star on that. I think it's the only time I got 2 4-star out of a pull. Brian was fucking lucky this week. He got like 3 4-star in the same pool. I don't remember who they was. Like, I remember none of them were really great, but still, he got 3 freaking 4-star out of the same pool. I don't even check the names of the people I target, DJ. I check the opponents, not the names. DDP Tech, I don't even remember that pull ACL. I did pull 4-star gold win. You guys remember my pulls better than I do. Like, I got a pretty bad memory to begin with, but you guys got a pretty good one. Crap, I'm gonna have to get rid of those now. Oh, well, I could have taken the... well, would have lost 2 anyway. That kind of rings a bell, Jose. Did I don't even remember that, Jeff, so... It's a good thing that I record everything, because... Again, I don't remember shit. I got no idea what you said, Alonzo. Yeah, the Bobby Roode pull I do remember, because I've seen it many times. I don't know, Travis. I don't know what they're gonna do for April. I don't know if they're gonna go still with the WrestleMania pool, WrestleMania team, or if it's gonna be something else. That's a pretty good 4-star one, though, Sanity. I don't like him, but he's pretty good. No, KC, I don't have the new Ted. Ah, okay, Guillermo. Spanish looks a lot like French, so sometimes I can decipher some part of it. That'll be it. And Sheldon's a pretty damn good one to pull also, James, because he's a great character. I thought about doing that ACL. I actually thought doing that on in January when I thought I could do like a recap for a year, and then I did a search on my channel and I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of videos, and I'm gonna take like a month to do that if I do. So I decided not to do it because it would just like take forever. They pretty much both suck, Sanity. 6 is good, Casey, yeah. Although it's mainly to fight the purple users. I don't think there's going to be anything about that, DJ, mainly because everything is designed months and months ahead. So, like a lot of people are wondering why they're not doing anything like about the outbreak and everything. Well, it's because if they started to develop something when it happened 2 weeks ago, you'd see it 4 months from now, because they're like 4 or 5 months ahead in what they got designed, so it'd be irrelevant by then. Yeah, pretty much anyone that used purple is gonna hate to face 6. Yeah, well, that was planned again because they do it every spring break, James. That was just a bad coincidence. Oh, well, I broke my big toe, I broke my ankle, and I broke a finger twice, and it's still fucked up. Like my finger here, it's like bent and everything. That's a stupid mistake as a kid. I was like in a swing with chains, and I was like instead of sitting on it, I was up on it, and my feet like got swept away, and my finger got cut in the chain, and it snapped in the chain, and I was just hanging by the like broken finger and everything. It was kind of painful. I haven't heard that, Chindindu. I'd go Goldberg over Powerhouse Taker. Right, he's out. Apparently he is gear me, but mine is not maxed out, so I haven't tested it myself, but I heard he is. Like I used him at 4-star bronze, and he does an impressive amount of damage, so I have no doubt that at 4-star gold he's a beast. Other than ABA, probably Striker 1. I kind of like and don't like them, James. I don't like because it makes harder to reach, but at the same time I like them because that's two different kind of rewards that I can get. What friend? Fiend? Oh, he's not strong. He's still level 1. I haven't touched him. I don't know what's the next store, DJ. They haven't posted the calendar yet, so we have no ID. Well, I'm guessing, Rex, it's because the gold ones you can get from the pulls as well. So that's probably why. Yeah, NWA Brett is definitely very awesome indeed, Chindindu. Next Flash tour is Showboat Macho. Ugh. That's gonna be a rough one because mine is pretty low. I guess I know where my coins are going next next coin event. Probably gonna take the green, I guess. Hey, Emma. Argentina, nice. Oh, you got Paul Orndorff. My condolences. Unfortunately, he sucks. Yeah, even at 4 stars, he's one of those that it doesn't make him any viable. I remember a couple months ago they had an event for him, and I got the 4-star fuse at that point, and I was like, oh, okay, that'll make the event easier. No, he was still shit at 4-star. Well, I don't have that many guys that are actually gonna do well for this, Jose. Because Showdown with the MP perks, that means you start at 1, so it's either Booker or Ricochet, and Booker have it easier if you got a shitboard, you're still good, so. But you will see some difference once I'm done with Shelton, though, because I might tag in Eddie every once in a while. Shamrock is a guy I do want to max out as well. Trinidad, nice. Well, not for the quarantine, though. Hey, Wandeli. Oh, I just realized it's Buck I just attacked. What? Why the hell was my Shelton? Ugh, I hate that bug. I'll check my... Yeah, it was Bug that I just whooped ass. The fuck? Why didn't he max out his Booker? Alright. How many more fights do I need? 12 more Shelton. Let's go versus Rick. Nope, my edge is not leveled up yet, Sanity. Who shaved his head and mustache? And the problem with using Ricochet for that is that often you'll end up facing someone that has a multiply minus perk, and that's really gonna screw you because you won't be able to do anything during that fight, and it's gonna end up costing you. Oh, Ricochet shaved his beard, and wasn't he already like beardless? No, didn't get the MDM game box. No, I only did one pull, so I didn't really try. Like, I'm not working right now, so I don't want to spend too much because I'm not getting any revenue. I'm not getting paid because I'm not working, so I don't want to go crazy and fuck myself in the long run. So I'll wait until I get paid again. Aeronac, I do tech support, Lex. Nash over Kurt for sure, Sanity. Yeah, it's pretty crazy here too, Carl. Almost every stores are closed now. Like only the essential ones are remaining open, and it's pretty crazy. Like I was checking like the groceries right now. They only allow 10 people at a time inside, and you gotta wait in line outside. And when you get in, like they're gonna like you gotta show your hands and disinfect your hands, and then you can get in, and you can't get another person in until someone gets out, and that's for the groceries. You know, PH Nash is much better than PH Kurt. That was like trials and error, Harold. Like, I was doing videos because Noah was making them, and eventually I just decided to give a shot to streams as well. I do a lot more videos than I do streams, obviously. It's much easier to manage the time for videos than to do streams. All right, I'll use Ricochet for you guys. We'll see if we can manage something. So we're gonna put Matt. There's no need to put an MP trainer because it's gonna be pointless. So we're gonna put Rezer. We're gonna have Andre's here, and let's. I don't really face anyone that has multiply gems, so. Who else could I use? I'll put that just in case. Well, I stream using OBS. Like OBS does the streaming. That's where I layer all my graphic and everything. Oh yeah, he has Guillermo. But again, Sheldon is really strong. Thanks, Harold. Alright, so I would have needed to get blue, which we don't. Yeah, I didn't work this week, and I'm not working the next 3 weeks at least. We'll see after. My problem is that there's no school right now, so I could be working, and I actually work from home, so it wouldn't be a problem with that. My problem is that since there's no school, my daughter is here, and if I'm working, that means I gotta sit her in front of the TV for 8.5 hours, which I'm not a big fan of. So that's my main issue. I just don't want my kid to be in front of the TV for that long. Doing pretty good so far, Celio. Not too. I never use a Chromebook, so I'm not like. Can you install everything that is on a PC on that, or works more like a tablet? Not sure. I kind of have no problem with bookers, Gary. They're annoying if you're not using Booker against them, though. Hey, Anonimo. Hey, great. Oh, did the game just froze up? It's an Android laptop? Yeah, so I'm not sure if you can use OBS on that. I think our game just went poof. Oh yeah, that's for sure, Carl. That's definitely not something you can do remotely. So we're gonna have to restart the game, it looks like. Hopefully we won't lose the health of both our characters. It's OBS. I think it stands for Open Broadcasting Software or something like that. Hey, Fidelio. Is the game down for you guys? Yeah, we're all having issues. Well, I read online that they're filming WrestleMania on Thursday. So it's not going to be live because everything's getting shut down, and like a lot of states are getting like rules that you can't have more than 10 people. And I mean, there's just the women's gauntlet. There's 6 wrestlers right there. Plus, you need the camera guys. So I mean, there's going to be more than 10 people for sure. So they're going to record everything this week while they still can. And they might even not be able to if they get shut down before. They might have to find a state where they can record the stuff. So yeah, it's definitely getting to be a problem for them too. Not that it wasn't already a problem for them, obviously. Yeah, Fidelio is always there, Sanity. That's because they haven't got the 2020 logo approved yet, Druval. Oh, fuck, we lost our health. Oh, it's a good thing he was attacked because I didn't want to face him. Yeah, it's not indeed great. Hey, Michael, doing pretty good, you? Probably, like, it really depends. Like right now, obviously I'm not doing anything with my day, so I have a lot of time to spend in the game. But on a normal day that I'm working and everything, maybe 2 hours. I'll spend another 6 on my channel and answering and everything, but the game itself, probably on a normal day, 2 hours or so. Time for recording stuff and all. That's what I don't like about Ricochet, though. If you don't have your blue, you don't do shit. K93. Well, not necessarily more Fidelio, because while I do have the day off, I'm taking care of my daughter, so I don't really spend the time in front of the computer recording stuff. So I don't really make more content. Like, I still record my stuff once she's in bed. Like, I may do, like, if they post a patch note or they release a new character or stuff like that, then I may take a little, like, a couple minutes to do that. But fuck, can't I get some blue at some point? But other than that, I don't really record more stuff. It looks like we'll never get any blue because the game doesn't want us to get any blue. So we'll get it over time. Ah, there you go. We finally got a match. Well, it depends what else you got, Edgar. He's still good. He's just not like a force to be reckoned with anymore. Well, that's just because I'm a normal creator, Sanity. Like, my channel obviously get views, and since I talk to them, I can get them. There's like 8 of us that do previews. And now, obviously, I don't have the remaining. Since I use my other moves, I don't have them ready. This is going to take forever. Well, I dodged that. And now there's barely any blue left on the board. Good God. Well, this was a shit match. That took, what, 10 rounds?
1, 2, 3.
George, that's because I complete everything as well, so I get a lot of resources out of that. Like, I never buy any coins or any TP. It's all resources I get from the events. Like, the Blitz we had on the on last week's tour for the NWO tour, that gave a lot of resources. Like, I got like 30 million coins and about 2,000 TP of every color just out of that. The 3 best recyclers. Oof. I'd have to check out a list. Like, just out of that, I don't know. I'll just send a support ticket every time, Paul. You'll get your HP back. I'll switch back to Booker because it's just more efficient. I'll use props, but usually I'll keep them for the really hard L modes. Like if I got to do a L mode that my character is really low for it, that would normally not be able to do it, then I'll use props for that. Or sometimes for feuds, but I try not to. But I'll bring them just in case. That's about the only time that I'll be using the props, but I mean, they're there to be used in the first place, so I'd be stupid not to use them. But in Showdown, you can't indeed. Yeah, Rex right about that. A good faction's gonna help because you'll get more rewards from all the milestones from faction events and stuff like that. I wouldn't make my own faction, Druval. First, I wouldn't have the time to manage it, and second, I want to compete. And to compete, you got to be in a top faction, and if I was to make my own faction, most people that would want to join the faction would probably either free to play or casual players, things like that, and there's no way I could compete. I do sanity, yeah. Yeah, Grim is definitely a great faction. Well, most of them are recruiting, Lorenzo. Obviously, you can't, like, start at the top. Usually, you'll have to either grow your roster or make your spot. The best is to find an active faction that is of about the level that your roster is at. I don't. Oh no, I don't. Sorry, Sandy. I don't have every Scuttle. I forgot there's a Powerhouse one. I don't have the Hall of Fame Scuttle. I would say that Powerhouse is better than Striker, which is better than Trickster. Well, Grim, you definitely need a big roster, but more than a big roster, you need to be ultra active. Because we do have people that don't have the biggest rosters in the faction. Like if I check what's the lowest roster we got. Well, 800k is the lowest we got. Like 87 have a million. Well, yeah, we definitely most have big rosters. But we do have a lot of players that don't spend money. Most of them did at some point, but we do have a lot that don't spend any money. Once you got, like, the way that the game is made now, once you have like a couple of the top guys, you don't really need any of the new ones that come on. You can do, like, obviously it's going to be more of an issue, like there's going to be some tours you can't do and stuff like that. You can still manage to do a shitload of stuff even if you don't max out everything. You'll get a bunch of resources and everything. So once you got a couple good guys, you really don't need to spend to be competitive anymore. Not that late, Riot. Oh yeah, you're right about that, Dirty. Well, you gotta have something that drives traffic to your video too, Lex. Like when I started, my video were not getting any views either. Now they're getting views because you guys know that I'm posting stuff, so you're watching it. But anyone starting from scratch is not gonna get any view. Gotta slowly build to it. Top talent, it's probably either KH9 or Ed Doggy Dog. I don't know who's the highest out of the two of them. It's gotta be one of them. I did, Charles. Sorry about that. That means that your defense looked like I could beat it easily. Haven't lost a match yet. With the gear, I definitely go with the bleed moveset for sure. But I didn't run the math on it. Yeah, you're right, Gary. Andrade would be a guy that would definitely be great to do Showdown with as well, with the low-cost moves. That's one of the reasons I'll be maxing him eventually, and I'll even have his gear, so that helps. You just gotta be careful to pick people that don't have the minus multiplier perk, not perk, but trainers. Yeah, Charles, if you revenge me, just wait until the CPU tags in Eddie, because my Eddie is low. Night, Joanne. No, they won't do that, Carl. They want to keep the Hall of Famer with the Hall of Fame tokens only. I would definitely go perfect over Stardust, Guillermo. He's not top tier. He's not a top guy anymore. He's still pretty good. He's like about middle of tier 2, so he's still a great tech. I never use Andrade's Sanity because he's not leveled up, but he is one of the guys I do want to level up. Crap, that took out 2 gems. Yeah, I don't have a carry, so I can't do that footage. Nice cup. Yeah, that's my old logo cup. Don't think I used it in a while because my wife always takes it. She uses it for her coffee and it's always dirty, so I can never use it. I saw it like when I emptied the dishwasher. I was like, "Oh, my cup is there. I'll grab it before she does." Not really Sanity. I'd say probably the worst of them is Sting. Although at 4-star gold, he is really good. It's just before 4-star gold that he's not that great. Once you get him 4-star gold, definitely great. But even then, probably the weakest of them. No, Mr. Loon, I'm using Nox. I don't like blue stacks. I haven't checked the Avon list today. What did they do to it? Looks the same right now. What did they change? Oh, they added 1 tab? Oh, they added the showdown stuff to it? I'd have to look at it, but I'd guess that it's good. I mean, the rest was good, so I don't see why it wouldn't, but yeah, I haven't checked it. I do have the cups on my store, great. Like on my videos, you got a link for my merch, and they are there, or at least they used to. So they should still be there unless they discontinued them. I haven't made one with the new logo. Like last week I added the shirts with the new logo, but the cups they don't do, like, cause I use the one from Teespring from YouTube directly for the new shirts, and the rest of my gear is from Streamlabs, and there I add the cup. No IDD Russ. I don't know what they plan to add. Definitely a great one for sure, Fidelio, yeah. Bradshaw was not an early guy as Sanity. He was actually like almost 2 years in. Dudley Boys, they do suck though. But not all the early guys suck. I can't think of a good one, but I'm sure there is. Put that there. Well, they're both horrible Sanity, so Christian is a little better, I'd guess, but yeah, neither of them is worth anything. Yeah, Andre is a good example, Jeremy, indeed. Dango is indeed very good, mainly if you use him with Tyler Breeze. Mr. T's not common, but he's definitely good, yeah. Neville sucks. Yeah, Roman's a good common guy. Not a guy that I would put on defense for Showdown. Like, for offense, you're good. But for defense, he's gonna be, like, run over. What do you mean, social media promotional superstars? Yeah, Trickster Edge is definitely great for sure. Yeah, guys that are not in the game anymore, basically, Sanity. Alright, let's check if we still need to use Shelton or if we're done. Six more matches with Shelton. Alright, I'll go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. Oh, that I don't know, great. I'm guessing it's probably not gonna be something frequent. Yeah, Barrett has a use as a trainer for sure. The other two, no use whatsoever. Yeah, I'm gonna put my 2 weakest tomorrow, 93. That's usually the first thing I do when I get up on Sundays. Oh shit, I forgot to heal. Eh. I don't even remember that sanity. Well, we mentioned it when they did the update, Jose, but they said they were happy with where it was. It's still like a work in progress as far as getting more resources and everything, but right now they were happy with the change they did and left the L mode like that because they were looking at the overall you were getting from all the tours. I'd have to look at Sheldon's move at 3-star. Let me check online. Sheldon. It's green, yellow 1 with steel and well, steel or a cam and Rusev or Rezer. Let's get this one. Thanks, Shield. Yeah, who needs heals? Alright, that sucks. Where are you at, Carl? Well, as far as I know, tires, they take quite a lot of time and resources to develop, and companies don't tend to put out free stuff that they spend money making. So that's probably why. Hey, Yush. Yeah, they're not too fond of adding new road tours. Probably because that gives a lot of resources. Yeah, Grimsey's right. They did have gear for Daniel Bryan a while back that was free. New Zealand, that's a place I would want to see one day. Hey, Karina. Thanks, David. You say that every stream. Yeah, gear chips are useless, Gary. The only gear you can get with it is the shitty one no one needs. Australia. That's also a beautiful place. My daughter's been watching an Australian show like for the last 2 weeks straight. Like H2O, like the mermaid show. She's been watching that stuff for like 2 weeks straight. You're in Middle Earth indeed. Well, it depends who else you got, Charles. He's definitely good. He's just not top tier. But he's like a strong tier 2. I'm at the last one, Ayush. I don't even remember what it does for Tech Randy. Oh, it definitely is, freaks. you'd be amazed, Sanity. I sometimes it drives me nuts because obviously I do a lot of pulls. If you follow my channel, you know that most of them are pure crap, and more often than not, I'll have some people send me screenshots of their pulls, and they're like, "Hey, I tried one pull and I got it," and I'm like, "Fucking kidding me?" Like I spent like $3,000 to get a guy, and you get it on a single pull, or even like on a free pull. I'm like, "Fuck, man." I'm happy for them, annoyed for me. My Eddie is not maxed shield. He's 4-star gold, obviously, but he's like missing 60 levels or so. I'm not pulling for him, Grimsy, because I'm not working right now, so I'm not making any money. So I don't want to be in trouble down the line if it stays like that for a while. But I'd say he's... I wouldn't say he's top tier, but I'd say he's definitely a strong second tier. I hope they did, Lex. The new Macho Man, not the new Macho Man, the new $1 Million Man really recycles well, though. I did not, Sanity, no. Yeah, I did not even remember, but yeah, back then it was about the cost of a guy, yeah, Lorenzo. Now it's more over 1,000. And 1,000 is actually a cheaper one. Yeah, I haven't checked, Gary, but I can guess that, like, Showdown was pretty much the same prices as well, so I'm not surprised they remain the same. I'll probably just look more carefully which one I pick and not take them all. Like, I'll check what team I'll be using, and then I'll buy the perks specifically for those characters instead of taking them all. I'll be more selective. Like Hogan, I'll skip for sure. Like double team of zombie, as I'll try to skip. Like this is 3 teams that I don't want to fight. Like this team of zombie, I could probably be beat, but I rather pay 2,500 coins, and well, this time it sucks because I get 3 Hogan, so fuck that. Like Mysterio, I can fight, but he's not my favorite. Like, I'd rather face another Booker more than that. Ultimately, I could probably beat them all. Hogan, I could get screwed, though. But like, I try to... When I skip a team, it's not because I can't beat it. It's because I'd rather face someone that I'm not going to spend 10 L packs on. Yeah, I'm sure I saved a lot of money to a lot of people, Carl, just by watching my pulls instead of doing it. Yeah, no, don't make Tech MDM 4-star, he sucks. I don't know, D-Ross. I don't know what's the status on the license on Virgil. That's some pretty good luck right there, Mike. No, David, it's a mobile game. Yeah, I can see that indeed, Gary. Not a lot of people go for the Hall of Fame duo. Like, I barely ever got attacked. Like on the first 4 hours of the event, I didn't get attacked a single time. Hey, Sophia. Virgil was on AEW. Yeah, that pretty much kills his chances right there. A lot of them don't own their own name, though, Brandon. Or if they do own their own name, then that means WWE don't own the name, so then they can't be in the game because they don't own the name. Like Hogan, for instance, WWE couldn't have him in the game because Hogan owns the name. You got to do a deal with Hogan for that. I got my ass whooped on this one. Yeah, pretty much indeed, Gary. Well, it would have been a completely different character. Like the move are nowhere near the same. So I think I need one more match, Grimsy. I'll double check, but I think I need one more. No, I need 3 more. After that, I'm done. Let me check if I was attacked. Well, I actually won most of my attacks. I only lost 2 attacks. And I won 4 of them. And one of them actually tried twice. And I won both times. That's pretty cool. Welcome back, Lex. Yeah, that sucked indeed, Gary. I wasn't going for it either because it's completely useless gear, because it only modifies a move that you should not be using in the first place. If I went for it, it would have been just as a cosmetic thing. I'm going to be going for the Nash gear though. Well, he recycles really well, Mike, though. Fuck, I gave him a 4 purple. What's my favorite food? Oof. It's probably everything that involves steaks. I don't know what's next in this event. I don't even know if there's one more in this event. I would guess there would be one more next week, but I don't know yet. Recycle means, Kevin, basically that one move loads up another move, and basically anytime you're using a move, it readies another move. So you're never stuck with, like, you're not being able to do anything. Pretty much. Nice, Jake. I'm actually surprised that they put Tyler Breeze as a reward for this event, because he's a pretty sought after character, especially now that a lot of people did get Fandango. We're gonna have a lot of Fandango Breeze team on Showdown in a couple weeks. Like, he's a character that was pretty hard to get before. I know it took me forever to get him. Yeah, he was only a manager though, D-Ross. Although NWOWC was only a manager as well, so... Oh. Booker and Andrade. Oh, can't attack him. Oh. That's pretty good, Carl. Yeah, indeed, Gary. Like, I'll have it max before I get the weekly bonus. Oh shit! I forgot to put my. Damn, lost a turn of power gems right there. No, he's not, Jake. His only purpose is as a farmer, and if you got Matt, you're probably better farming with Kalisto than with $1 Million Man anyway. You must like him, Mike, because there's no point as far as being a good character. Michael, it's because Kalisto, you can choose what you can choose to destroy boxes, and you just put the multipliers on loot boxes and you destroy them, so that makes it easy to max out the loot box. That's how I used to farm back then. Possibly Sanity, I'm not sure. Not really, David. It is, Mike? Well, that's probably why then. Alright, was that the last one I needed, Shelton? Or I still need one more? I lost count. There's a lot of turn 1 farmers as a tag team, obviously. Oh. No, one more. All right. The requirements of what? Joseph. Because in the Showdown there's Trickster and there's Acrobat Macho, but there's not Showboat. Thanks, Dirty. Yeah, it doesn't say any Macho. Yeah, Acro Macho is really good. Yeah, Zombie Taker definitely is worth the 4-star gold. When what contest is Dirty? Yeah, Father is right. He used to be the best acro in the game. Still a very good one. TP contest, I would guess probably Monday, but they haven't announced anything. But that would be my guess. He was, Gary. Yeah, that would be one I would skip on purpose. But I haven't seen that many of them, yeah. I actually haven't seen one. But I can imagine that he would be annoying. Well, you know, freaks, technician are my second least liked class. Like, most of them are just like uninspiring. Unless you got like Kofi and Alistair. Sean is kind of cool too, though. But other than that, they're all... even Doink, who's a really good character, I don't like to play with. Showboat, I just generally don't like them overall. Obviously, there's a couple, like, really good ones still. Yeah, Bruno. Yeah, you're right, Gary. Bruno is another one I really do like. Mine's 4-star gold. Alright, so that was the last Shelton match I needed, I think. It is, alright. So now we just need to max our 7,500. I'm almost done with the event and I haven't even had my weekly bonus. I still need the bonus for the solo event, but everything else I'll be done without. Alright, so we can replace Shelton, and we're obviously going to use Hall of Fame Eddie. I could use Hall of Fame Sting too, but Eddie's going to do more damage. Even though my Eddie is like... well, Eddie's missing 100 levels. So I obviously, like, I can tag him in if I just need to finish something, but... it's better off if I don't tag him in. It depends on the milestone sanity. Like, it's the red ones right now. That'd be pretty cool, Mike. A lot of people asked us for that, or at least asked me for that since I started doing stuff. But honestly, it wouldn't make much sense if I was in the game. First, I'm not a wrestler. I'm not under WWE contract either, and probably the people that don't like me wouldn't be happy about it either. So probably wouldn't make much sense if I was. It'd be cool, but yeah. Nash Powerhouse is really good, Dirty. Yeah, Tech Dean ain't really good, freaks. Yeah, well, they gotta put some value into it, otherwise no one would take it, Sanity. Yeah, that'd be cool, Gary. Yeah, one day thing for April 1st. I don't think I'm gonna do an April Fool video this year. I don't think people are gonna be much in the mood for April Fool. Yeah, the problem is that he doesn't have much else, Mike. Probably Striker or Powerhouse, Sandy. That's probably what would make the more sense. Yeah, that'd be a good April Fool, Paul. It's just water, Sanity. Who do I regret taking 4-star gold? Let me look at my roster because I don't remember out of the bat. There's not really any of them. They're all there on a purpose. Like, all the free ones are 4-star gold just because they were free. Ultimately, there's no one that got leveled that is never going to be useful because there's always going to be one event eventually out of the blue that's going to require them, so it's going to be good for that. Best moves for Gold Dust Technician? I'd have to look at the guide. I never use Gold Dust. He's one of the guys I'll be doing a guide probably in the not so distant future. Yeah, nobody's gonna believe that Grimm's gonna finish second, Paul. I don't regret taking Slick Rick Gold, Dirty. He's definitely worth it. I just don't enjoy playing him, but he's definitely great. There was a lot of them on Blitz, was it last week? Yeah. Other than that, there was the Star Blitz also that we haven't seen in a while. But there was a shitload of them. Like, I got a ton of them during the NW event blitz. Oh, it's because he's a great character, Michael, but I got much greater, so that's why he's not. I don't know when we're gonna see the NWO Hulk Hogan, because even the first Hulk Hogan, it's like, what was it, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and we haven't even seen. He hasn't been available in pulls since. So I'd be surprised if we get another Hogan before the first one even made a comeback in pulls. Anvil's better than Corbin. If you got Matt, obviously, yeah. Arrowhead. No, I don't think that's gonna change anything, Nick. Like, everything is decided months and months ahead. So global crisis or not, everything's been planned for months. So you can't stop whatever's already in motion. That's why we're not seeing like special sales and stuff like that. It's because everything's already in motion. Whatever they would like implement would have need to be like designed months ago, and they're not gonna like do something right now because we would see it 3 months from now when it's not gonna be relevant anymore. So I don't expect much to be based on that in game. I'm doing pretty good, Kartik. That's because they need to get the logo approved first, Lex. That's why it was in game for a while, then it was taken out. Because they gotta get it approved first. Favorite movie, Sanity? I'd say it's probably a tie between Braveheart and the original Crow movie. Those two are gotta be my favorite ones. I don't know what we're gonna have next, Dirty. If we're gonna have a full-on month event or a couple smaller ones for break. I don't know. I would guess the next one is probably gonna be a full month. Because otherwise, what's the point of making this one 2 weeks to end right at the end of the month? I never farmed with $1 Million Man Fidelio, but I used to farm with Callisto, and he was really good for it, with Matt. And that was before my VIP was really high, where I get a lot of loot boxes now. No sanity, because all the top stars, the lowest you can get is 3 stars. I have a lot of 4 stars that are exceptionally good but are still level 1. I don't think I'll need them 4-star. I made a video for it, Mr. Loom, with farming spots. Just go on my channel and do a search for TP. It'll show you the video for the farming spots. I won't need them for the blitz. I just need a 42,001 and I'll be good. Or do they need to be 4-star to be in the blitz? And I can use it's and I don't need Showboat Macho. It's any attitude Macho. So NWO Macho works. It's only MDM. I already got a 42,000. I'm actually at 41,000. I'm just missing 1,000. But if MDM is need to be 4-star, I'll just make him 4-star. He's already 3-star gold, so it's just an upgrade. Yeah, he has to be 4-star. Well, I'll just make him 4-star next coin event. I think I need to put like 20 levels on him. And then I'll just make him 4-star and never touch him again. I do have a shitload of shards for him. And my Brett is 4-star silver now. Right, good night, freaks. Not getting a great board. Not getting any yellow or black doesn't help. No, I'm still pretty far dirty. I'm pretty sure I'll end up getting him, but I'm still like about halfway there or so. I screwed up on the first blitz. I forgot you needed a 31k team to get 100, so I lost out on 100 there. Hopefully I won't be 100 short. Yeah, I wouldn't buy any tickets for it for sure, Dirty, no. I'll just use the one we get. Or government actually moved up tax day to June as well. I'm sure there is some Indian rowdy, because like 30% of my viewers are from India. Actually, it's like 25%, not 30. Yeah, definitely get that look at Sanity. I don't think he would be top 10, no. He's definitely great, though. But I wouldn't think that he's top 10. I actually rarely ever go to Montreal. It's like 10 minutes from here, but I never go on that side of the... Like, you gotta cross a bridge to get there. I rarely ever have to go there. Like Benny, who's also a content creator, he's like 30 minutes from where I am, yet we never met. Yeah, Booker's pretty damn good for sure. Yeah, the Vel pack, Joseph, that sucks.
1, 2, 3.
Let me check, Bradley. Normally the max should be 100 over what I'm at. So I'm at 675. That means the max is probably 775. Unless there's something in other milestones I haven't seen yet. Yeah, so 775 is probably the max you can be at. Yeah, probably, and there's going to be some from the blitzes as well, and there's also the flash tours. So I don't expect to be short. I think we got some wiggle room there. I'm pretty happy in my top faction, Rowdy. kind of missed that one. Doing great, Samuel, you? Yeah, I remember, Rowdy, you said it earlier. Yeah, you got it. Can't spam. Yeah, that's true, Lorenzo. You, F2P normally have a lot more resources than we do because they usually don't have all those guys to spend it on. Like, I always have a lot of people that ask, when's the last pull for the next pull for coins gonna be? I'm always like, coins are so valuable, don't waste them on pulls. What you doing? What's your job, Samuel? Yeah, I'm always short on coins. Like I always have coins to do stuff, but that's because I'm always restricting myself from using them because I want to keep them for when I'll need them for events. But I always got to be careful. Like, I can't really, like, let's say I pull a top guy right now. Well, I can't max him with the coins I got, otherwise I'll screw myself out of the next events. I'd love to live have a million, like 100 million coin, like magically appear in my account. That'd be great. I'd have a bunch of guys I could level. Like I could do like 4-star gold on character, 4-star gold guides of my own guys instead. Alright, he's out. You're probably still gonna have to have it looked at, Sanity, because it might stop bleeding, but it's probably still messed up. I'm not too sure these days dentists are still open, though. Like, playing in people's mouth is probably not the best thing during a pandemic. Yeah, I definitely love one of those too, Mr. Loon. Hey, Faison. Jeez, how old are you, Sanity, to still be losing Toot? You're losing Toot. I'm guessing you're either under 10 or over 70. Yeah, that's why. Then you probably don't have to go check it out. It's just normal. Yeah, I was worried when we saw that this time the coin event was 15 million, but then I saw that you get a bonus 5 million for using Nash. So it didn't change anything in the end. It was still 10 million coins. And it was just like for bonus shards. I think it was like 50 show shards. Well, Bradley, they added it as a bonus. Like, it's still, you still get the same stuff up to 10 million. It's just if you go to the 15, you get bonus shards. But everything else remained the same. They just basically added a bonus for 5 million extra, which they added basically a point method to get an extra 5 million. So if you got that required guy, you get the extra shards, or you can decide to spend the extra coins to get it instead, or you can decide just don't do it and get the stuff you used to up to 10. I don't know if the next ones are going to be like that or not. What happened with my giant video? I haven't heard anything about it if they were, Bradley, but I don't know. I didn't do anything special for my giant video that I don't do on my normal videos. That would do it, yeah, Samuel. Oh, the name they said was probably FearPro, because FearPro is the community manager, but no, nobody told me anything about my video. Not that I care. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I always tell things as they are. I do my best, Rowdy. Like, as a creator, basically the only thing that I can't do, and I'm sure that's debatable, is like publicly bash the company, but I don't have to agree with anything. I don't have to polish what I say. I don't have to presenting as they are not. I can do like whatever the hell I want. I mean, ultimately it's my content. I'm not an employee. I do my own shit. I pay for my own shit. So you bet your ass I'm gonna say what I want. Well, you don't get anything to do. Like, I don't. Even if you were to make videos for them, Samuel, you wouldn't get any more character than you have now. That doesn't give you any character. That's only previews. Like, I get them to do previews or Forgotten Gem, but they take them back after. Like, I don't have the $1 Million Man now. I don't have the Scott Hall. I don't have Carrie Sane. I don't have what's her name, Ember Moon. I did previews on all of them, but I didn't get to keep them. I haven't had glasses in a very long time. I had my eyes lasered about almost 20 years ago. Oh, we'll get some few things every once in a while, Bradley, but nothing significant. Like, we'll have a pull every once in a while, but definitely not gonna make a dent in what I spend in a month. I can't have more kids, DJ. My wife had some issues after the last one, and she can't have kids anymore. I didn't pull for Ember, Mike, no. I've had a lot of surgery, Sanity. I got, just last year, I got like 6 of them. I did indeed, YNV. That bulletproof shirt. No, it's not Sanity. Hey, Fox. I don't know, Bradley. That's my personal guess, but I don't have any info about it. I'm guessing they are, just because it seems awfully weird that we would have a WrestleMania event that ends right at the end of the month, right before the actual real WrestleMania. That seems like a bit of a fishy end date for not having a full-on month after. But that's just like an educated guess. I have no clue. Nope, I didn't test it, DJ. Hey, Ricardo. Oh, we maxed it at 7. Actually, we might have already maxed it a while ago and I didn't check. Let us check where we are with this event. So we maxed that out. And wow, we're so freaking close. We'll just do the other leagues to get more points there. Why do I always click that? Right, let's do the double men's. It does not, DJ. Like, well, it would at least for me, if I was doing just that. The fact that I'm talking with you guys, actually barely even watch what I'm doing. I'm actually paying attention to the chat, to you guys. So it definitely doesn't make it boring because I got you guys to keep me entertained. And if I wasn't streaming, then I would be watching a TV show instead while I'm playing and paying attention to that. So it's like, it's definitely not something I would like be grinding and like focusing on because, well, first off, I got ADHD, so I wouldn't be able to. But other than that, no. Well, it depends on what you got, Rishikesh. Like I'm gonna be completing it, and it's not gonna cost me anything. But I got a stacked up roster, and I had everyone. So, favorite wrestler, like right now, it's probably Drew McIntyre, but he's not in the game. I'm a big fan of Braun Strowman too. Not in the game though, because the version in the game ain't that great. And yes, Bradley, I am. And I've been asking them repeatedly for a long time when he's coming. And I always get the same answer. When he's gonna be there. That's when he's coming. Sanity, I believe I got Powerhouse Kevin Nash, but I already had all of them, so I couldn't get one new out of that. Let's put it here. No, you definitely can, Rishikesh. They probably forgot that after, like, tonight. You can finish it on, like, on one day. But tomorrow, with the reset, with the extra 7,500 you can get from this event, plus the other, like, 400 in each of the leagues, then you can. But, like, in one day, you probably can't. But once you get like the weekly bonus on top of that, that's gonna give you a shitload of points as well, then you can. Yeah, and I would have loved a very strong Braun. Like a Showboat Braun was kind of weird. Yeah, my wife plays The Sims. Although right now, yeah, she's playing the Animal Crossing. That's because Nick read my Twitter earlier. I bought her Animal Crossing yesterday, and she switched from The Sims to Animal Crossing now. You wouldn't have another Booker Striker because there's already one. Trickster could be, yeah, DJ. I would guess it's probably the same, Esteban. Avish. I never heard anything about that, Mr. Loon, so I guess it's someone that made a guess, maybe, because, yeah, never heard anything about that, never seen it from any of the data miners either, so no clue where that was from, but probably just a guess. I actually don't know, Lorenzo. Diesel is the worst sanity. Yeah, I read that today, DJ. Makes sense. Well, makes sense. Given that they are private contractor, I understand why it's happening. Is it great? Definitely not. But the fact that they're private contractor not working is why they're not paid. But then again, so are so many people right now. I'm not paid right now. I'm not getting any income. Everyone's allowed to join my Discord, Sanity. It's a public server. Yeah, that's true, Paul, and that's a shame. I have no idea who's next to come to the game, Daniel. I'm sure some of the wrestlers have some special clause or like special things in their contract. Well, construction always works unless, like, I don't know if there's like the construction weeks or whatever. I know here they got like some vacation that they never work every year during those dates. Yeah, that's one thing that does happen, Paul. People are going to keep them because normally after 7 days they're supposed to be gone, but they don't. They remain there. So they're going to stack them and they're going to collect them during an event, which personally I don't get, because that means you're pretty much shooting yourself on the foot for every event that you did not collect them, because that means that's a bunch of events that you failed to basically maybe win one, but other people are doing it as well, so you might even not get within those top 3 because you're doing that, but for that you had to fail like 3 events or such. So I don't get. Yeah, I do remember that, Sandy. That was a while ago. It's 11:41 for me, or PM. Yeah, that was the first player's choice, I believe, Brandon. Yeah. XMAPs, I'd say basically make sure that you never spend your resources when there's not an event that benefits from using those resources, and make sure that you spend those resources on characters that are worth spending on. That's basically because as a free-to-play, you're gonna have very limited resources. Hell, pay-to-play have very limited resources as well. But just make sure that none of them gets wasted and you can get the most out of them. I remember, Sandy, the first best guy that I pulled was a 2-star gold Xavier Woods, and that was before trainer existed, which means he was completely worthless at the time. And I was super excited because he was my first 2-star gold guy. Actually, I think he was my first 2-star overall. They did not, Bradley, but that was like yesterday night, so considering the crisis and everything, I probably won't get an answer until minimum Monday, if even. I don't even know if they're still open. Well, they won't be postponing it, Brandon, because they're recording WrestleMania on Thursday. It's 2 or 3 a.m., Jeremy. I'm not sure. I think it's 2 a.m. Nobody can give anything to anyone like we tell you every time you ask every stream, DJ. Which you always say that your name is not DJ, it's SJ, even though it's written DJ. See ya, Beaver. Thanks for watching. Yeah, you remember that, father? I'd love to be able to do that with my daughter. Bring her to the movies and something to keep her busy. Yeah, they definitely don't, Bradley, indeed. You remember? I remember Normal Life as well. Oh yeah, I wasted a crap ton on when I started. Like, if you watch the first videos I did like 3 years ago, I had no clue what the hell I was doing. There wasn't any tier list to help anyone back then either, so like a lot of it was a shot in the dark. Nice, Glenn. Hey, Matthew. First 4-star goal was indeed Ronda, yeah. My first overall 4-star, I believe, was Seth Rollins NXT, not NXT, Seth Rollins Undisputed Future, because it was part of the D9 random pool, well, not random pool, but random reward that you were getting a random 4-star, and I got Seth out of it. No, Rob Gronkowski, not Rob Van Dam. I actually started playing COD, Brendan. COD Warzone. I started playing it yesterday. Oh, it's definitely gonna get worse, Elvir. Oh, that sucked getting Diesel out of the D9. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really suck at it, Brandon, but I really still enjoy it. Alright, are we done with... No, we're not done. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, it's tricky what they can shut down and what they can't. Like, not every supermarket make deliveries, for instance. Well, here, most stores now, you can't be more than like 10 people in the store. You actually have lines outside the store with space between people, and then you can only have 10 people in the store. And then when someone gets out, someone gets sanitized before they get in, and then you can go in and purchase whatever, and then when someone leaves, someone else get in. And that's how most stores are working right now. Like, there's gonna be like some places that have like less populated store. They won't do that because there's not that many people in the first place. But anyway, most stores that are non-essential are not even open anymore in the first place. Well, I'd say first get the L packs from the expeditions. You'll get some from there. X maps. Also, try to maximize the different uses out of your roster, so you don't always have to heal your guys. Just let them heal over time. Yeah, Brendan, people are going like ape shit. It's just like people that bought like 100 rolls of toilet papers. I mean, how many shits a day can you take? I mean, that's gonna last you a year. Yeah, I haven't worked in the last week and probably not gonna be working the next 3. So yeah, I'll be feeling that. Yeah, now they put some limits on some stuff, but early on they didn't. Yeah, that wasn't too bright indeed, Brandon. Well, small YouTubers don't make shit for money. I don't make shit from YouTube. YouTubers don't live from what they make from YouTube. They live from what they get from donations from people, not the actual revenue from YouTube. Like, you would need like to do millions and millions and millions of views to actually get some decent money from that. Oh, for sure, Brendan. Like, they even like recommend that you go take walks and things like that. Just stay the fuck away from people. Well, I could be working, Joseph. Like, I work from home, so I could be working. I just don't want to because I want to take care of my kid. Because my kid doesn't have any school, so basically if I was to work, I'd have to put her in front of the TV and leave her there for 8.5 hours, and I couldn't like take care of her or make her food or anything. Like, I'd have like every 2 hours I'd get a 15-minute break, and that'd be out of it, and I'd have to like close my door so that my client don't hear everything, and so it'd be like pretty shit parenting. My Eddie is missing 100 level, Jose, so he can't do much. Yeah, they said here that schools might open back at the start of May. So yeah, that's obviously I won't be able to stay off work for 2 months because, well, I can't afford to stay off work for 2 months. So I don't know what I'll do after that month. Yeah, my booker is Max DJ. Stream wouldn't make me any money, Sanity. Just to give you an idea with actual numbers, when I do a stream, I get about 75 cents per hour of streaming. Like a 3-hour stream, I'm gonna make about $2.25 Canadian from the stream. So even if I was to stream all day, I wouldn't even make 20 bucks. So yes, streaming, doing more video, like doing anything out of YouTube, that won't get me anywhere. Like I said, like people that live off YouTube, they live off donations, not from the actual videos. You can bet your ass I'm not gonna ask people for money, especially not when they're probably missing it themselves. He does, DJ, although like I said earlier, he gets millions and millions of views, so that's a different story when you get that much. And also, he gets a lot of sponsorship. Well, even Twitch isn't like... I did Twitch for a year when I was doing my stream, and I actually never made any money. I never even made 20 bucks out of a year of Twitch. Yeah, you're correct, Paul. The cash that you do make from your dailies or watching videos, don't use it for pulls. Use it for like tours that you would normally be too low and then die, and use it to revive itself, revive yourself from those tours and continue, or use it for tokens to upgrade the guys that you got. Don't use it for pulls. You'll sponsor me, DJ. Probably too, Brendan. I was also getting a lot less people. Like my average stream on Twitch was getting like 25 people. Like on YouTube, my average is going to be like north of 100, something like that. Because there's a lot of countries that ban Twitch in the first place, like Egypt, I think. So, and there's also, like, it's, people don't necessarily, like, they're not necessarily familiar with Twitch, so they gotta install it, they gotta make an account with it, and it's a lot of things that, unless they already use Twitch, they're not gonna jump through the hoops of getting Twitch and everything, so people usually don't bother. Jeez, that's a lot of money back, Brendan. Alright, so we maxed that. So I think we're gonna take a break, guys. I'm pretty much done anyway. I just got the female, and I don't like to do that one because it's just a lot of resources. Just check what it is we got here. Oh, it's the solo one. Whoop. So we're almost done for the one here. Like, I'm missing 42k. I'll get it from tomorrow when I get the weekly bonus. That's gonna finish my solo one. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go eat something and prepare. I'm not even sure what I'll be posting tomorrow. I don't have anything to post tomorrow, so I'll try to figure something out. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys. G out. Ciao.